Good, 1 minute till we get started, guys and girls. 1 minute. Okay, so all you need today is possibly a little drink of water, your mat, and that's it. Nice relaxing session, okay, purely based on stretching and recovery. So I'll give it another 20 seconds and then we're ready to go. Okay, cool. Good morning. Welcome to session 29. Okay, we're still in lockdown. Okay, but we might as well make the most of it. So today's session is now to recover from the previous 4 sessions during the week, which you've done fantastic on, been quite difficult. And again, next week we up that level again and try and up the intensity. If this carries on into the future, we're going to add a little bit of resistance where you can and use some stuff around your house to make it more difficult. Okay, so today is all about recovery and we're literally going to focus on 5 or 6 stretches only, and we're going to hold each stretch for 90 seconds. Very relaxed sort of session, but takes a little bit of focus. So here's how we're going to start. Start in our little press up position. We go to our knees. We'll go into our press up position. We're going to go into downward facing dog to start with. So in our press up position, push that hip up, then walk ourselves in, allowing them heels to drop. Look at your own belly button, walk them in, even if you can't hardly get in. So it doesn't matter, even if you're here, okay, or whether you're all the way in, just there, and allow them heels to drop. Keep them legs nice and straight, and you're looking at your navel area, so where your belly button is, constantly looking there. You're going to want to press off them toes, but what I want you to is relax the heels down and push your bum to the sky. Good, and from there we're just going to bend one knee at a time and forcing the straight leg, the heel to the floor. So you have a quick glance at the screen. We're just here, just there, pushing that one leg, heel down to the floor. Really stretch them calves off. Try and keep your bum nice and high. Good, keep that going. Another 15 seconds. Good stuff, and relax there. I know my very own son is at home right now, so to my wife that's watching on there, make sure he's doing this for me. Okay, he's not in person with me today. So from here, press up position again. We're in this position. All we're going to do is take our right foot through to our outside of our right hand, and you can drop the back knee down. So we've done this one before, and I just want you to hold that position. And I want you to work on pushing this knee slightly forward, which will increase your stretch on your left hip, but possibly on your right groin. So from here, just hold it like so. Good, and take your right arm up to the sky. At a nice 90-degree angle. Perfectly straight up. And we're just going to hold these stretches. Okay, and get used to them. Focus on your breathing. Good, place that hand back down, and we're still just going to hold that stretch. Chest and head up. Push that knee slightly forward. Feel the stretch a little bit more. And that hand goes back up again. Relax that hand back there. Both palms facing flat. Return back to that kneeling position. Just shake yourself off. From here, onto our toes again, press up position. This time opposite side. Take that left foot out to the outside of the left hand and just hold them palms down. So I can really feel it where I've got a hip problem on the inside of my groin there. Okay, so this side isn't as flexible. And maybe start taking note and become conscious of where you've got some issues. Good. Just hold that there. Hold that stretch there. Good stuff. And from there, just take your left hand up, directly up. We're just going to warm, sort of mobilize these obliques up a little bit. And we're always looking up at that hand. And that finger position, nice and long. Okay, nice and long. Point them fingers. Good. Excellent. Bring that palm back down. Take yourself back to that kneeling position. Okay, we're going to go back to our toes. I'm going to go downward facing dog again. So just walk, bum up. Let the heels drop. Let them drop. No matter how much pain you can feel there, look at your belly button. Walk in. And just hold. Hold that position there. Good. If the pain is too much, what we can do is we can just walk ever so slightly back until we can tolerate having a little bit of discomfort. Good. Really feel that in your calves. Where we do a certain type of exercise during the week, this is where it's going to make a difference. Last 10 seconds. And relax there. Good stuff. Just grab yourself a very quick drink. Just shake yourselves off. Okay, so what we're opening up is all around these hip area, the pelvis area here. Okay, where it's super tight. So we're going to repeat that process. Okay, we're just going to extend the stretch on our side. So if we go back to our press up position, we're going to take our right foot to our right hand, drop the back knee, right hand goes up, and now we're going long. So now the hand goes from up here, we take it nice and long, and we start feeling it on our obliques a bit more. Now I want you to focus on your breathing. Good. If it's too much, just take it back to 90 degrees. Focus on the hand that's on the floor, pushing that weight through there. Stability. And hold for another 30 seconds. Good, and just return back to your kneeling position there. From here, left hand, allow that knee to drop. Up we go, nice and long, and we're looking so I can really feel that on my left side. Nice and long with them fingers, so you feel it here in the obliques. Hold there for another 30. And start to come out of that stretch there. Return to your knees. Just gently make your way to your feet. Okay, that's a very basic stretch that we start with all the time, as it really opens up the majority of the areas we want to work on. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to find ourselves in a position where our legs are straight and they're wide enough where we can get a slight stretch. Okay, I'm not trying to do the splits, okay? The toes face forward, okay? So the toes are forward. And our first movement is going to push our pelvis back, and we're going to try and collapse ourselves in half. So from the side angle, we're in this position, like so. We push our bum back, and we just keep pushing the bum back, and straight away, your hamstrings are engaged, and you're going to try and take your forehead down to that floor, okay? That's what we're going to do, and we're just going to hold there. So from here, if we put our hands on our hips, okay, make sure your feet are forward, really important. Push that bum back, that's so important, that tilt. Push the bum back, fold yourself in half, control, and just go as far as you can. Now, you'll get a little bit of kickback, okay, here. Just keep your hands there. You can either use it for balance, and if you start to shake, just fold yourself in half, constantly pushing your bum back. This is a great stretch for these hamstrings. Learn to relax into it. And over time, we're going to get lower and lower over this 90-second period. Good. So let's just learn to breathe. On every out breath, when we exhale, we should be able to go a little bit longer, or a little bit lower, sorry. So tucking that head like it's going to that ceiling. Good. Nice and basic. Keep their legs nice and straight. Learn to relax. Your hands can now touch the floor. Let's see if we can place our palms nice and flat. If that's too easy, just keep taking that forehead down to the middle. Another 20 seconds. That's a lovely stretch for them legs, especially for those that have been running a lot. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax there. So, we're in this position. Bring yourself nice and controlled upright. Just keep yourself nice and make sure the blood doesn't go into your head there. Okay, nice and wide, toes still straight. Okay, one arm will be going down one side nice and straight. We're going to raise the other arm, start directly above you, and then we're going to try and reach across. All here is getting the same stretch, same as our legs. So from here, right up on that bicep, touch your ear. Try not to tense up, okay? Try to focus on that breathing. Let's go. Really reaching up and over for that 90 seconds. Keeping yourself nice and straight. Good. If we're too wide and we're slipping, just narrow your feet. But ideally, them toes are straight. That one arm is straight down the side. And we're reaching up. And we're looking up at them fingers extended. Just hold that there. Focus on making your obliques area and your lower back area nice and long. Good, we're getting great feedback from, especially from the adults, the mums and dads that are doing this, that don't really do it, especially the dads, okay, and they're seeing the real benefits. So, bring that arm down, and now we just go to the other side. So just make sure you've got stability. So what might happen is, if we haven't got trainers on, which we don't need, okay, we might be sliding. So just make sure you've got enough stability where we're pushing through the ground. These legs stay nice and straight, okay? Lean to one side, straight arm, and up we go. Okay, ideally directly straight up. If we can go further, even better. And breathe. Really feel these obliques open up. Good, and we're holding that position. Holding that position, opening up this torso area. which is probably getting tighter during this period. Another 30 seconds. We've got to learn, ideally, we would hold these for 2 or 3 minutes, okay? But we're just starting off with the basics, mainly because I can only do that too. And relax there, good stuff, okay? So we're just gonna finish this area by letting ourselves drop down again. So remember, side on, feet straight forward, pushing that bum back. That's so important. It's like our squat technique, okay? Is that tilt of that bum goes back. Let's just force ourselves down. Head goes further. Allow your hands to dangle. They touch the floor, just keep creasing them inwards. Nice straight legs. You'll feel your hamstring there. Just hold that there for 30 seconds. And relax there. Perfect. Just gently bring your feet together. Get a little quick drink. Okay. Then we're going to make our way to the floor. Okay. Even though this isn't intense, okay, we'll feel it. So even myself just holding that position there, I've clearly been working my legs this week because they're pretty sore just in this position. Okay, which tells me I haven't been doing enough stretching during the week. This is the one area that people need to focus on, which they don't. So, from here, we're going to find ourselves in that figure 4 position. So a modified pigeon pose. So the right leg is in front of us. Okay, the knee and the heel directly parallel to each other, and your knee and foot are behind like so. So we're in this position, nice and upright, and we're just gently, with both our hands stability, either crease yourself right over, so your chest goes over your knee, okay? Or just go as low as you physically can. So even if it's here, no problem, okay? Literally like so. And you'll feel your right bum cheek. That's what we're looking to work. Don't let yourself tilt off at an angle. I want the center of your chest going over the inside of your knee. So the center of your chest, head down if we can. Use your hands as stability. Okay. And again, for those a little bit older that struggle with their hip, just go as low as you can, even if it just means you're upright. Okay, some people find this position just difficult to get into. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Relax there, just bring yourself upright, and now we're just going to switch sides. So just make sure that the foot and the knee are level in the front, okay, and the foot, the knee and the back foot are all in one straight line going forward here, okay. You want to be nice and upright. So you can notice on my side, this side, I'm nice and upright. This side, I can't even get upright because I have a hip injury here. Okay, which means I can't even get myself level. So if we do that, we just have to compensate. So I might have to go a little bit outwards, but for the majority of people, make sure we do the same where we're going over. So let's start our 90 seconds over that knee. Again, if you need to compensate, I might need to go outwards slightly. Okay, and that's just the way it is, okay? So just make sure we swap sides and we're going right over like so. Good, if it's easy, females might find this a little bit easier. Is just really fold yourself over. You can extend your hands out in front of you to increase that stretch, okay? Good stuff. Use your hands to control where your upper body goes. and gently come out of that stretch there. So we're going to go back to one of our lower back stretches. Okay, and from here, back onto our heels like so. Hands out to the front, bum on the heels, and we're just going to reach nice and long. Tuck your head in, keeping your bum on your heels, and we're stretching our lats here in the upper part of our back as well. Learn to stay relaxed. Try and walk in hands a little bit more forward. Keep the fingers extended. Can we go a little bit more? Nice straight arms, last 25 seconds. If you push your hands into the floor, you'll feel that stretch. A little bit more, and we just come out of that stretch there. And from there, we lie on our front, where we've done this stretch before, arms out wide, take one leg over, and hold it. I want to see that hip try and face the ceiling. Palms stay flat, and relax your breathing. Keep hold of that stretch there. Another 30. And come back to central there. We're going to go the opposite side. Okay, so make sure your arms stay out wide. Take that leg over. You might feel a few cracks in the back. Good stuff. Just grab yourself a very quick drink there before we move on to the next lower back stretch. Like we say every week, this is more slow paced, but it's needed. It's very basic. I can guarantee most of us haven't done any of this all week. So next, start with our legs nice and straight. Bring one knee in. I want you to cuddle it. Okay. Opposite hand to the knee on the outside. And we go over, nice and relaxed. Very easy for a lot of people, but still very important. What we're looking for is your palm of this hand is flat, so don't allow it just to come over. Want to make sure that your shoulder mobility, your chest and your lower back are optimal. And hold that stretch there. Good, and return to center. This time, leg straight out. Opposite leg. Bring that knee right in first so we get a little stretch of the glute. Stabilize yourself. Opposite hand. Palm goes to the floor. And then we're over we go. Last 5 seconds. And gently come out there. Have a little sip of water. Stand on your feet. Okay, we're just going to do a finish with a few folds. Okay, where we're just folding ourselves in half or attempting to really work in our hamstrings. So we're going to start with our feet together. The arms stay nice and high. And we just push that bum back. And we're going to hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Nice and high. Reach up. Make a big circle there. Fold yourself in half by pushing your bum back. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Up we go. Reach nice and high. Fold yourself in. Good. And we're going to carry on and continue that process. Okay, so we're going to go for 1 minute in our own time. Okay, so we reach nice and high. Let's start now. Fold ourselves in. Yes. Hands down. Hold for 3 in your head. And then up we go. Nice and high. Really extend your abdominals here. Then down we go. First movement should always be pushing that bum back. Always pushing that bum back is the first movement. Okay, so we're always here. Nice and long. Reach up. Stretch every part of the upper body. Up we go. Fold ourselves in half. And each time, aim to get a little bit lower, keeping them legs nice and straight. Little 3-second hold at the bottom. Okay, good. And again, females may find this a little bit easier than the males on that. Last 20 seconds. Let's keep that there. Really rotate, stretch up, fold. Nice and controlled. 3 seconds at the bottom. Last 5 seconds. Perfect. And relax there. Okay. As always, our last minute, if we can, is a relaxation minute where we can just think about what we've achieved this week, okay, whether we've survived, okay, if we're an adult and we've got our kids running around, if you're a child, junior athlete, think about how hard you've trained, where could you improve, okay, and maybe start correlating that in your brain and how you're going to improve it next week. So if you just lie on the floor there, close your eyes, let your body completely relax, and maybe just have a think about all the things you've done this week and what you're grateful for. Are we ready? Let's have one last minute and then we're done for the week. Off you go. Good stuff, and bring yourself to normality there. Okay, as always, thank you so much for joining us. At this time, what I would implore you to do is find someone that can challenge you each day. Okay, find someone, doesn't have to be a coach, it could be a friend, just hold you accountable. I'm in a little group at the minute where we're holding each other accountable on our exercise, making sure we're getting our once or twice a day training in. Okay, we look outside, we see a bit of rain, doesn't matter, get out there. This is about improving you at this time. For all the sports people on there, I would implore you to go and watch the Michael Jordan documentary on Netflix. Absolutely outstanding, and gives you an indication of the work rate needed, okay, to actually make it. Thank you so much for joining us again. Monday, we advance again. See you all there. Have a great weekend.